Hey everybody, this is Austin Carter here with OSA Athletics, and today I'm bringing you episode 15 of the OSA Journey of Being an Athlete again. This is a new program that I'm starting. In 3 months, I'm hitting it much harder, ramping it up, more sprinting, more jumping, trying to lift heavy. So that's just where this series is going to go. Just trying to get myself more athletic, the best version of myself that I can get. Before we go into the video, again, just check out my boy Terrell Horton. He's the instrumental music for my video. He does amazing work. Go check him out. It's @_OhNoSetGo! Let's dive right into the video. All right, so for day one, I just started with some A skips, trying to get the rhythm going, and then went into a jog just to finish, trying to just get a little more of a warm up. I went through my dynamic warm up, which is in another video that I just have displayed on my YouTube page. But again, just going through the A skips, knee drive, working the rhythm, getting the arms pumping with opposite arm, opposite leg. I then went into some frisbee sprints, throw the frisbee, go get it. I ran 8 of these. I don't think I caught a single one, so I got to work on the hand-eye coordination. I was getting there, just wasn't securing the catch like I'd like. Like right there, that was a big old fumble. Go get it. Looks like I cutting the video a little short to where the catch, but I did not catch a single one, but just trying to work on the acceleration, go get the frisbee. So for the day one strength work, I went into my 3x3, 80% of my max here, which was 295. And then I went into a 2x3, 70% of my max with an eccentric. And so what I'm doing is during the lengthening phase of the movement, I'm just slowing it down with a 4 count. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I went into an overload, which is about 5x4, overloading. So I went 315 here, elevated the deadlift bar up, so then the range of motion is shorter. Then went into a cable row. This is 4x6, and I did 105 pounds here with the cable row, trying to keep that, straight back. I then went into a neutral grip pull-up, which was 4x6. I got 6 for the first round, took a break, did 6, and then got 5, and then 6 again. Then went into a cable face pull, so 4x6, aiming for the forehead here. You can see that the cable machine's wanting to move me a little bit. Once I get stable, I can do the rep. And then I did 85 pounds here. Then I went into, for my core, hyperextension. So I set up the bar with a blanket, laid over the bar, trying to work that lower back. This was 2 rounds of 20 reps. These 20 reps felt like they took forever, but the lower back is an area I'm trying to grow and strengthen, especially for my front squat, because that's where I feel it the most. And so this is definitely going to target that lower back. So for day 2, I went into an ISO lunge hold with the heel elevated, so on the balls of my feet. 2 minutes on each side, minimum breaks. So you're trying to compete with yourself. If I stood up 3 times, next time I do this, the goal's 2. Then I went into an oscillatory lunge exercise, so where I'm holding the lunge, but then I'm going up and back down as quickly as I can. You can see the heel coming off the ground. And just, work it. It's more of like a transition, trying to explode back. Boom, 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 boom. This was 4 of 10 seconds each side. Then I just went into stationary pogos, went with the side view here. This is just 2 rounds of 10 jumps. These are my pogos again, just stationary, stay in the same place, trying to keep the legs straight, jump with the ankles. I then went into an alternating pogo, and this was 2 rounds of 10, staying on the balls of my feet, alternating back and forth. Had a little bit of arm action there, so the second rounds, for the 10 seconds. I took the arms out and just hands on the hips. Again, I should be trying to get as high as I can, keeping the legs straight, using the ankles. Then I went into a single leg pogo, stuff we've seen in the past, but again, trying to keep the leg straight, using that ankle. It's gonna be 10 jumps each side. So 1 round each side, 10 jumps. Hands on the side. Then I went into alternating lunge jumps. This was 4 rounds, 10 jumps, so 5 each leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg, exploding, getting as high as I can. And then for my second round, I just wanted to give you a side view of what it looks like. I'm trying to stay on the balls of my feet as best I can, get a little bit of the heel touching, but that'll help that'll grow the more we do it. So for day 2, went into bench press. This was 3x3, 80%. This was 185. And then I went into 2x3 of the bench press, 70%. And we're going to do a 4-second eccentric. So on the down portion, I'm counting the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, making that eccentric phase where the muscle is lengthening a little bit longer. Then I went into the 5x4. I have a block on me. This is the bigger block. This is going to be 205 for the 5x4. I'm tapping. I'm not trying to bounce. And this is doing is shortening the range of motion, but with more weight. Then I went into a dumbbell incline neutral press. So this is 4x6. I use 55s here. I got bigger dumbbells, so I'm able to start pushing more weight. I keep both dumbbells touching, and then I want both the top and the bottom ends of the dumbbell to touch the chest. I then went into just a dumbbell bench with 60s. I got 4x6 here with the 60s. I like the pronated grip here. You can do a neutral grip press if you want, but for mine, I'm using the pronated grip or an overhand grip. I then went into dips. This is just body weight. I don't have a dip bar, so I have to use the bench here. This is 4x6 as well. Then for my core, I went into a knee hang raise, so I'm just swinging the legs up. I'd like my legs to be a little more straight here. That's just some tightness in the hamstrings. This was 2 rounds of 10. And so for day 3, started with some movement. I started with karaoke shuffle, getting the leg over, opening that hip up. And this was 4 rounds of 10 yards each way. Then I went into a crossover run where, the back leg or the outside legs crossing over, and that was also 4x10. Then I went to a low shuffle. This was 4x10 yards each way. Just trying to work on that lateral movement. Then I went into a power shuffle. So I'm pushing with that outside leg as powerful as I can. And that was 4x10. Then I went into a pro shuttle, and I went 4 rounds each way. No, 3 rounds, but I went 1 rep each way. Want to stay low. This is the crossover run's going to connect a little bit here where I'm crossing, boom, transitioning, getting back, and then exploding. See, I stumbled a little bit, trying to work on the positioning, keep my feet under me, don't want to get outside the hips. The last one, I did an L drill, so I'm going down, back, down, going around. This was just 1 time each way, trying to work on my quickness, my acceleration. Big thing that would help too is staying lower, having a lower center of gravity. So for day 3, strength, I just warmed up with the green bands, working on the knee drive here, trying to strengthen the hips, holding it. I did 3 rounds of 10 seconds each side of just holding that knee, and like if I was in a sprinting position with the green band as my resistance. I then went into front squat, 80%, 3x3. So I'm doing 3 sets, 3 reps, 80%. And this was 175. And then I went into a 2x3. So this is the eccentric of 155. So the down portion, of the front squat is a 4-second count. 1, 2, 3, 4, back up. Then for the overload, I lowered the pins or the rack for my starting position of the front squat. This is gonna be the 5 rounds, 4 reps. And so I'm just squatting up and then back down to the starting position. Again, overload, decreasing the range of motion. Then I started with, went into step ups. This was 4 rounds, 6 each leg, tapping. I don't wanna use my counter movement. I don't wanna bounce off the ground. I want that front leg to really work. And this was 55s. Again, you can see I've got the new dumbbells there on the floor, so I'm hoping to keep pushing the weight with these accessories. I then went into an RDL, 4x6, get a good stretch in the hamstring, keep the back straight. I went up with 60s here, going all the way down as far as I can. I then finished with hamstring curls. I actually used the green band and the purple band here. This was 4 rounds as well, 6 reps, lower reps. So I wanted to increase the intensity or resistance, and so I added the purple band. Then core, just a 30-second side plank each side, 3 rounds. So for day 4, didn't get any movement in, but I did get my lift in. I did an overhead press, which was the 3x3, 80%, which was 125. I then went into the eccentric overhead press, which is going to be that 2 sets, 3 reps, 70% of my max, which was about 95, and then a 4 count on the way down for that eccentric phase. Then I did the overhead press with the pins, so I just set the rack up, so I'm not going down at all. This is just pressing up, increasing the weight, decreasing the range of motion, trying to overload the body here. I then went into upright row, which is going to be a 4x6, so 4 sets, 6 reps, and I used a 45-pound plate here. Could probably do more weight, but with I used my grip strength here, so that's why I went with the plate. I then went with a plate front raise, which is going to be that 4x6 with the 45 as well. I'd like my arms to be a little more straight there. I then went with a rear delt raise, 4x6, and this was with 20s. Just get them out to the side. And then to finish, I did sprinter sit-ups, which was a 3 sets of 20 reps, meet in the middle. Looks like you're sprinting. Again, with this series, guys, I'm hoping just to keep pushing the intensity, getting the best shape I can, sprinting, jumping, lifting heavy. That's what it takes to be an athlete. We've built the foundation, and now it's just up from here. I appreciate you guys checking it out. I'll check you in the next one.